Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help and welcome back to another video today. So today we're going to be talking about one of maybe JAGEX's weirdest kind of updates ever, Project Zanaris. Alright, so at this year's Summer Summit, we announced Project Zanaris, aka Old School's very own community servers. This exciting update will let you customize your very own server to your liking by modifying elements of the game world and inviting other players to experience it with you. You can find out more on the Project Zanaris homepage that was released alongside this year's summit. So right away, looking at that, most people, they're either going to be really excited about it or they're going to be a little concerned. At the end of this video, I'm going to be going over pros and cons of Project Zanaris and if I think it even should be added to the game in general. But it is another thing that's going to divide the community even more, but you know, it could also help to eliminate a bit of private servers. I don't know what to think of it myself. So this is the general progress that they've made so far. So we've been working on two of the most important features, the world creation screen and player lists. The world creation screen is something any buddying host will want to get familiar with. After accessing Zanaris through the JAGEX launcher, you'll arrive in the Project Zanaris portal, your hub for everything community servers. Whether you're playing or hosting, this is the place to be. So it's cool that it will be launched from the JAGEX launcher, of course. And I guess this is sort of what it will look like. So community worlds, there's so I guess once you join them, there'll be different worlds you can go into. And then there's my worlds too, details, game modes, and rules. So let's take a quick look at this. So world details, and then you can name the world, put a description, the region I guess you're from or where you want your server to be hosted. You can actually change the amount of players that are able to join your server. I guess there's different tags. You can unlist it, have a password required so that maybe only a couple of friends can go in. It looks like they put a lot of work into this. This is the second picture here showing the rules. So looks like the game mode is, I guess, leagues. You can put it to a league. That's actually pretty cool. So player damage taken 100%, player damage dealt. So you can change this to whatever you want, really. You can all damage lethal, on or off, reset character, death, reset inventory on death. That's crazy. No ammo use, so you can turn off like range. There's a lot of different settings, and that's just combat. There's miscellaneous, skills, world ones, and character creation ones. I'd be curious to check this out. For hosts, the world creation screen is where you'll fire up your own server and adjust its parameters. There'll be plenty of options to choose from, so each parameter is categorized so that you can find exactly what you're looking for. You'll also be able to change your world settings after creation from the same screen. Player lists function similarly to your friends list in that you'll see a big list of people playing on the same server as you. Of course, you'll also have your familiar friends list, so no matter where or how you're playing, you can still message your favorite people. Cool. So character parameters. We've seen lots of discussion around how you'd like to set up your world, whether you're limiting the skills people can train, setting everyone to an ultimate Ironman, or any number of crazy ideas. The character portion of the world creation screen will help you do all of this and more. So this is the character creation. So skills, you can set minimum so everyone can say start with like level 10. Is that how that would work, right? Set the max to 99. All skills set to max. It's kind of interesting right here. So this is like a 99 skiller type thing. What else? So spawn location, looks like you can change that too. Look at this, account progress. You can just complete all quests, complete all achievements, complete all music. Nice. You can also make it Ironman, Ultimate, Hardcore. The following quests and their prerequisites will be completed. It's kind of cool. Like it's good testing, you know what I mean, for the main game. It could be cool to just mess around with some random things to kill bosses or whatever too. So this is character creation starting items. So you can actually set whatever you want to start with. I'm going to start with a twisted bow and 99 range, of course. Use the option here to select what you'll spawn with and view the various inventories on the left. So it looks like you can change what you spawn in your inventory, your bank, and your person. That's really cool. Also, look at this. Start with the graceful set, obviously. Start with max melee. Start with max mage. What the hell? Could be good for like PKing servers or something. So world parameters, these options just don't affect your players. They change how the world works. Since it's spooky season, we thought we'd reveal some of the scarier options first. So wipe bank and inventory on death. That's crazy. That could be really good for like sort of a dead man type server, you know, see who can always be #1 type thing. We want you to play exactly how you want on community servers, and if that means inflicting bank and inventory wipes on death, then so be it. This setting means that everything players have gathered will be gone permanently if they die. No reclaiming them from gravestones or death's coffer. Our initial pitch is that this should include all your items forever, although we're open to giving players the option to save some of their most valuable items from Oblivion if requested. So this could be like a cool YouTube series, you know what I mean? So say you just are grinding, you die one time, you're back to square one buying like rune armor again. It could definitely be interesting for series on YouTube or just challenges in general. Let's take a quick look at this video right here and see what happens. So this guy's got tons of gear, obviously, and let's see, is he gonna die? What the hell? Oh god, he died. And let's see, he's gonna have absolutely nothing. Oh, skips right to the bank. You love to see it. Ooh, that sucks. Yep. Lose XP on death. Losing items is one thing, but if you really want to be mean, you can wipe players' XP on death too. Eventually, we plan to make this parameter granule, allowing you to set either partial XP loss or locking it to certain skills. Oh god, we've got another little video right here. Let's check this out. So, looks like this guy's maxed. And no way he just gets reset fully. Imagine trying to max an account like that. I guess it's kind of like a hardcore Iron Man in a way. Come on, you can hurry up and die. This man hits a 99. And let's see. Oh my god. Imagine that, bro. Oh, you just lost 6,000 hours. Reset player save on death. So rounding off the reset roster, this option focuses on complete account reset on death, sending players straight back to tutorial island. Oh my god. Of course, this only counts for unsafe deaths, so if a hardcore Iron Man could survive it, your players will be able to as well, but maybe it's a server problem, you never know. However, we plan to implement a version of this parameter that will count for any death, so watch out. No way you have all... Imagine you literally got a quest cape on this fake ass server. You literally got like a max cape. Like, oh my god, you spent like 3, 4, 5 years on this server type thing. I know it'll probably be faster XP, and then you just like lag. Oh, and then yeah, minus 5 years of your account creation again. Disable banking. This next parameter is straightforward and simply removes the ability to use banks. Essentially, this means everyone will be an Ultimate Iron Man, although they'll still be able to trade and other storage methods will still be available for certain items. It's just kind of like a new game mode, really, you know what I mean? So it's basically Ultimate Iron Man, but you can trade other players, so it's kind of cool actually. So, for example, can't use a bank, but they walk up to their friend right here. Would you like some room bars that I just spawned in? Yes, I would. Look at the price of these, 400k, not bad. What the hell's money for if there's 2 players in the economy? So you can disable gold and platinum. We love no currencies, unique take on snowflake accounts, and thought it would make an interesting parameter. This one removes the use of any gold or platinum in the game, taking us back to the days when West Varrock was a lively trading hub. But you need GP for like the kingdom, and you also need it for, you know, like buying a freaking rake. So I guess you just try and like trade this person some 25k, you try and trade them the money, and it doesn't exist. That's a really weird parameter there. What? Disabling picking up ground items, another one for Ironman fans. This parameter prevents players picking up anything an Ironman can't. With other elements of the world left open, this could create interesting new ways to find and acquire certain items. I don't understand this one. Let's see what the hell this little video shows. So this guy drops some Runelite bars, and wow, I can't pick them up. This is like exactly like an Ironman. No, is there anything interesting at the end of this? And he cries. Yep. Disable the use of slot equipment. So like no bolts or something like that, or no anything at all. Looks like he's equipping everything. Oh, so no legs. I mean, this could be good for like duels or something like that. I don't know. So basic gathering resources don't respawn after gathering. Lastly, this option makes the world of Gielinor a little more realistic and turns the deforestation of Lumbridge into a reality. This parameter stops gathering nodes such as trees, fishing spots, and so on from respawning, forcing you to carefully manage your resources and use them sparingly. Okay, I see trees. You can get them a lot from other bosses. I guess Temperus exists, let's be honest. That's crazy, though. So you chop a tree, and it's just like... Is the stump still there, bro? It just stays like a stump forever. That's kind of cool, to be honest. It is more realistic there, JAGEX. Good job. And then, of course, it's have your say. How much information did you know about Project Zanaris before this news post? I knew a little bit. I'm aware of it and knew some details. I'll fill this out by myself, damn. Alright, so overall, what do I think of Project Zanaris? I think it's an interesting idea for sure. Definitely one of the weirder ones that JAGEX has kind of come up with, but it's one of those things where there's obviously pros and cons. I think a huge pro of it is, for example, right, some people maybe don't have time to play something like the leagues, or, you know, ever get certain items in the game, like a max cape or even 99 capes or whatever, right? And it kind of almost gives players, like, the ability to be almost like their own JMod in a way. They can decide how they want to play the game without needing to know a bunch of coding, right? Like, I know there's people that make like private servers and whatever, but it's a little annoying, especially like trying to change things and whatever. You can have the old school you want with all the Runelite plugins, everything like that, and kind of make it your own, right? So if you want to be locked in a certain area, you can do so. If you want to play with just you and your 5 friends and never get crashed again doing a Slayer task, you can do so. There is a lot of cool opportunities that you could do with it, right? You can make it 5 times XP, you can make it 20 times XP, right? I don't know, it could be a really good way to also get people into the game. Maybe when Project Zanaris comes out, I will force my dad to come on and play old school, and I'll put like the XP like 20 times or something so that he doesn't want to, you know, quit the game immediately, because I think a lot of people don't want to play this game because of how grindy it is. So it could be a very interesting way to play the game. Also, for content creators, I was just thinking of Settled, for example. He has that one account where basically if he dies, the account's over. And he had to buy like 30, no, it was more than that. It was over 100 different memberships to make this account. But now he would just have to make one Project Zanaris world, kind of set those restrictions, and then people would know it's legit as well, right? Because all these people have these Snowflake Ironman accounts, like Karamja locked. We've got like everywhere has a locked series now. Clue Scroll only. There's so many different ones that are on YouTube. but now they could be like fully legit. I guess players could always change the settings, I don't know, but it's one of those things where it's very cool that you can actually set your own restrictions to the game. Now I'm going to go over some cons of Project Zanaris. I don't know if it is the best idea, obviously, because it's definitely going to split the community, right? So people that just play this game to PvP, I'm sure there will be tons and tons of these little servers hosted where you can just basically click pure, boom, you got the pure gear, maxed pure gear, you can just go in and PK or whatever, right? Because a lot of people don't care about loot, they just care about, like, you know, playing the game and having fun, which is good. So maybe these servers will do that, but it will definitely make a lot less people PKing in the main game. I would definitely think so anyways. This may also make leagues less relevant. I mean, leagues is always still fun, but if you could join a server that's kind of like leagues whenever you want, then what's the point in them making a leagues? You know what I mean? I probably will still play them, but it's just one of those things where there's a lot of downsides to it, in my opinion. Now, will it stop private servers? I don't think it will. It might make people not play them as much, because why would you play a private server, right, when you could basically play a safe private server hosted by JAGEX that could have the fast XP, improved drops, PKing, whatever you play a private server for. You can kind of do it with Project Zanaris rather than on some third-party website where you could get your, like, hacked or whatever, right? So I definitely think private servers will go down, but people play private servers for different reasons too. Maybe like different versions of the game or whatever, but it definitely will make people play private servers less. Another thing that I kind of think might be a con is it might demotivate people from actually playing the main game. So say, for example, you've been like playing for a couple of years, you got a few 99s, and you're a casual player, right? You play a couple hours a day or something like that. Then this Project Zanaris comes out and you can, you know, do all of the crazy content you've always wanted to do at faster XP rates, improved drops, and whatever, right? Say you only have 2 hours a day to play, it might take you a year to say max on that, get all the dream gear you've wanted, and then what do you do afterwards? Also, I believe there is going to be a cost, so whoever's hosting one of these servers, I believe will have to pay extra, maybe some extra membership, maybe a bond. I'm not sure how the charging works. I believe I heard that you will have to pay to host one of these servers. And another thing too, right? So say you get really dedicated to one of these servers and the host just says, I'm not paying for this shit anymore. What happens then? You know what I mean? I guess it's like a private server. You're just shit out of luck. Another thing I'd be curious too is JAGEX going to be hosting their own versions of these Project Zanarises, or is there going to be like a top 100 servers that you can join type thing where like the best ones, the most popular ones, you could just join whenever you want? I don't know. I think it's for a lot of people that won't be playing the game as often, right? So people that maybe just come for leagues or Deadman, I think it will make them play the game more for sure, especially if they can kind of play the game how they want whenever they want. But I don't know, I think it's gonna make the worlds a little less empty for a little while anyways, and I think eventually people will just come back to the main game. Well, anyways, I don't really know what to fully think of it. I'd like to get some more information on this. Will I be starting one? Maybe I'll check it out, make a couple of videos about it, but I'm probably going to just be sticking to the main game myself. It's always fun, like the leagues or whatever, hop on for a month or whatever, but it's one of those things where if it's too easy, it definitely gets boring. So I kind of like the slow progression. I like going dry for a year at the Chambers of Xeric, right? I just don't want that purple every time, you know what I mean? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video today. I will catch you in the next one. See ya later.